Paula's in bed with meds.
Hello, everyone. Paula's in bed with meds. That's sad.
I just read that.
She did. I don't know why. Why are you in the dark?
I don't know.
There. Let's shine the light on you.
Shine a light on.
Oh, you need to move that one. That's why.
Shine a
You keep
light
pointing it over here. And you need it. Hello, everyone. Welcome.
How's that?
This is P over here. Now that she's a little more lit up. P over here.
M over there.
Patricia.
Mariah.
And together,
We are PM Artist Studio.
Welcome, welcome. This is my birthday stream. We're going to go through lots of things. I have lots of little things to open and look at. And we can chit-chat. And those are the thoughts as well. Celebration, birthday. Actually, lots to celebrate. I want to talk about that. Oh, he's probably outside talking to the guy.
He's probably outside talking to the air conditioning guy.
Yeah. You want to hang? There. The door just closed, baby. Yeah. Yeah, we're good. So, lots to celebrate. Things have delivered in places that I was worried that they weren't going to deliver. That's always exciting.
It is.
Things were returned to us that I thought we're just never going to come back. That's also very exciting. Oh my God, why are you so in the dark? I mean, it is bright outside. She has her black shirt on. I don't know what the lighting difference is. Other than, like, this one isn't over there, but then just...
You're all shiny and bright.
I know.
I don't know.
Arg. Lighting is my nemesis. I don't know what's wrong with her. She's in a dark place right now.
Yes, it happens.
Okay, guys, do say hello in the chat so we can say hello back. Otherwise, I do not know that you are here. If you want to hang out in the background, that is also extremely okay. But we would love it if you gave those thumbsy upsies because it helps us build this awesome community that we have. We want more of you guys in. You know how warm and fuzzy you feel. We want others. And I want a silver play button. I really do. That's what I keep saying it. So you put it out in the universe, things will come. Sometimes not always in the time you want them.
Miriam said she didn't get her stuff.
Miriam hasn't gotten her stuff. Well,
You received any
I
notification?
did not receive the stencil nor the shirt. Well, I don't know about that. I am not in charge of shirts. But I would say that current events have probably stopped all posts.
Oh.
But I mean, we can look into that for sure. Yes. Oh, hey, Louisa. Well, see, I almost spilled some beans on things. She keeps showing up. People know. Thanks, Louisa. But I'm very excited about the post overall. That's just what I'm saying. Things are arriving places, and that makes me happy. Okay, so what are we doing here? I'm gonna go top side, and then you can go in the little dark corner.
Thank you, Julie. I had fun too.
Oh wait, no, I need to say hello to everybody. She keeps. All right, I'm getting
sorry.
flustered here. Let's say hello to everybody. Do say hello in chat. Give a little, hey. If it's been a minute, do it again. We've got Art Curious. That's Miriam, Becky, Betty, Carrie, Colleen, Darcy, Dana, Eddie, Ellen, Erna, Estella, Evie, Griffin Shell, Jennifer Scott, Julie Parker's here, Carla, Lexi, Lisa, Lori, Louisa Heinzel, Lydia, Marta, Mitzi, Nana's here, Nancy, Paula, Penka, Rennie, SAG, that's Sarah, Sherry, Black Dog Design, Silver Granny, that's Lynn, Sonia Nelson in the house, Star Traveler, that's Linda, the Shelley Studio, that's Margot, Gina Spanberg, Melissa's moving, Tracy LaBeouf, Trish Coogan, Wendy, and I know some other people popped in. Do give me that little, pink hello, or just, the yellow hands, or whatever. However you want to say hello, you just say hello and I'll get you. Okay, so birthday stuff. Happy birthday to me. Tomorrow is my birthday. I keep reminding this one over here, and I told her not to throw any big parties tomorrow for me because I would not be around.
She has a very heavy schedule tomorrow.
Very heavy schedule. I've been going to the chiropractor, getting acupuncture. So that's part of the thing. Izzy has an award ceremony. Then she has gymnastics. Then we're taking her on a little surprise trip. I don't know if she's watching or not, so I'm not going to say anything more than that. There you go.
Thank you. See, Miriam says I'm looking good today. I don't need to bring
There.
What? What is it?
There we go. Now you look more alive and sort of. I mean, it's still a little dark, but that's all right. At least you're pinkish, not bluish. I worry when you go blue. I should start coming over there.
Better than black.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that means I've ignored you a lot longer than I thought.
Oh, well, we don't know that Izzy is actually receiving an award. It's just a whole
No,
bunch
supposedly everybody's getting one. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's one of those things.
that's just-
They said that before once, and we went, and I don't know what that was. But they just handed us a folder, and I'm like, okay, well, I mean, I
Wow.
like being here for my baby.
I'm not going.
But there really wasn't a
I've
lot
been.
of hoopla nonsense to be stopping my day and, you know, hanging out, waiting for things that didn't happen. You know what I mean? That's just kind of...
I do my best work when I'm blue. This is very true. Blue.
Well, she's not going to do a whole lot today, maybe. I don't know. We'll see what we get into. I'm going top side. Camera's on my side. I'm going to move that a little bit behind me there. So check this out. Although, even though it is my birthday, she got something too.
I did.
So, you did. So here is yours. These are from Mo. Is Mo here? Mo, if you're listening.
Oh, look at that.
And then,
Oh my gosh, that is so impressive.
I haven't even... Look at this card. Isn't that a beautiful card? I love Mo.
Mo does the best.
She's dark and wonderful.
She is.
It's just
and
right
this,
up our alley.
This little packet thing right here is absolutely stunning.
Yeah.
Love these
I'm gonna
colors.
have to. I'm gonna put this with my Halloween stuff because y'all know it may be Halloween in What is that? What do you have a timer set? Somebody actually calling you on your phone. That's your phone. She doesn't recognize it.
Oh yeah, somebody's calling me from Las Vegas.
Well, it's probably not a good place to get phone calls from. Just ignore it.
Well, unless I, won the lotto, the jackpot at the casino in absentia.
Yeah. Have you heard of that happening?
No, but
Okay.
one can live in hope.
Yes. Do smash that like button, y'all. Let us know that you're here.
I love little packages inside of little packages.
All right. So she says, please open the wrapped box shape first. This one, I would assume, is the box shape, square. Yeah, but this one could be it too. But I'm going with this one. And she knows I love this stuff, so I'm going to be keeping that. This is what I bind those, when I do the little books and things. This is the stuff, y'all. It's, what do we call it?
What? Oh, binding.
Well, is that the word for it, though? Binding? Even though
Seam binding.
Seam binding. And it actually binds books, too. It's binding all the way around. Oh, yeah. I mean, Mo can gel print like nobody's business. She's also a master little taper. Look at that. I mean, that was beautifully done. Might have to use this stuff in my Halloween journal.
I'm trying to ease the opening here without tearing this
Do you need
wonderful
help?
little packet. Well, I don't know for sure.
Hey, Devin. Hem tape. Yeah, seam binding tape. Yes. I know. She is a master wrapper. Wow. Oh my gosh, and this little thing's got some weight to it. Ooh, and it's a long one. Wow. Mo, that was a little above and beyond. I mean, I love you. Thank you. But wow. Alright. Okay. It's complicated for my little brain. So this morning, I made the coffee a little strong. I don't know if you noticed that or not. But the coffee grinder,
Yeah, it's not functioning.
it is
at
not
par.
functioning at its, and Brad even took it apart and cleaned it, which it did seem to kind of help it a little bit. I'm just going to push that through. I don't know if that was the right thing to do, but that's what we're going to do. A little something just for you. That is super duper cute. That's a good packaging on these people's part. It's the Silk Purse Sow's Ear. I believe that's the company. Oh, and look at that cute little, oh, that's going in the journal too. Did you see that? Did you see that eyeball thing? I've been doing that a lot lately. Brad's like, whoa, what is up with that? And I'm like, yeah, it doesn't seem to be improving either. He comes at me and brings me things to show it to me. And I'm like, you need to back up. You were bringing it in way too fast and way too close. Oh my god, this is so cool. Look at this. So the ball hangs in the hoop. That is so cool. Oh, and the ball opens.
No way.
It does. It has a hinge. It's like a locket thing. I don't want to break it. It does have a hinge. Oh my god. Well, I love this so very much. Mo, you're gonna have to send me a picture of you. I'm gonna put it in there.
Absolutely. I'm still working
Wow.
on my packaging over here.
And anytime I talk about Mo in front of Izzy, she's like, the one with the fairies.
I love the chain,
I know.
too.
Look,
It's
see, it has a
very-
little triangle there. Has a star down there. And I love that you can just put it over your neck. I'll tell you what, Mo knows me. Okay, I don't know which one's next, but we'll open this one. So that way if I got it wrong on which one I was supposed to open first, I'm at least, you know. So right before we started, the AC guy came, because finally we got one that decided to, you know, come and show up. You know, they clean it and do all that business, because we're like, all right, before winter comes, we need to make sure this is all taken care of. And so he's testing the heat out, and so it was 80 degrees in here, and we're like, oh my god, seriously, we're about to stream, and I'm sweating.
I felt sorry for that poor guy because
Yeah.
he was up in the attic. And
It was even more hot. Mo knows. She does. Ooh, one of the other things I want to tell you guys, if you're not a part of Makers, I did post it over there, but there are new shirts. So let me just put in the, well, Darcy, will you do the hashtag swag? Because otherwise I have to bring the, I hate typing in front of the thing there. The Color Theory Facts shirt and the Color Witchcraft are available. I ordered ours today, along with stickers, because I was like, you know what, these would be good stickers. I'm putting one on my coffee mug. I know P will probably want one for her cover thing. I don't know why I'm saving this tape, like, just you turned me into a crazy person.
oh, you were headed there.
Ooh. Did y'all hear that? Thank you, Darcy. Look at this. It's the dark collection. So I don't have to worry about this one over here stealing my chocolates. Oh, wow. So, Giadunha Bombay rolled in cacao rum truffle with a yellow dot. Yeah, that's fancy. Oh, here. So she says, these are very fancy British luxury chocolates, explicitly not to be shared with any family members. I love you, Mo. They are yours alone to nibble and lick and secretly while savoring not only the tantalizing taste, but the expense taken to buy these 6 teeny-weeny tiny chocolates. I repeat, do not share with the greedy boogers. They are yours. Oh, goodness. No shouting, I promise. Just hoping the fact contains nuts made dark chocolate and stern talk might just make them leave your chocolates alone. I love it. Love it. Love it.
I want to just look at them.
You can look at them. They're packaged up very nicely. I will know if you have broken the seal. Mm-hmm.
Well, they wouldn't be safe if they were milk chocolate, but since they're...
Well, that's why she did what she did. And
I
she
know.
said, and
Hey.
it contained nuts
Look at mine.
to keep the...
I have, it's called a hagstone.
Oh, I love it.
But it comes from Charmouth
Here, I'll
Beach.
put it... Let me put it in the big screen.
Okay, I'll read this one. Charmouth Beach on the south coast of UK, which is part of the Jurassic Coast, recognized as a World Heritage Site by UNESCO. I believe I found this hagstone during an October school break, which is Samhain time. Make it even more precious find. I collect hagstones I have found and have them around openings like doors and windows in my cottage to prevent evil from entering. I know you'll appreciate this random weird little stone sent thousands of miles in the post. Enjoy its curves and shapes and wonder about its naturally occurring orifice. Oh, I'm telling you what, I'm going to put a jump ring on that and I'm going to wear it around my...
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be guarding an orifice. Maybe it'll guard my mouth.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I do. I love it so much.
Okay. So, I don't know if there's another order to things here, but I'm going to go with this one, and then we'll do the big one for the last.
Oh, I love that gel print.
Black ropey stuff. I love all the little notes. It's like a little, what do you call it when you... This is how my brain has been working lately. It says, here, you need to make this motion. So that way the word comes to your, slow, sad brain. And yet, what am I trying to say? It's like a, when you go on a little thing and find things, and she's not helping me. She's oogling her damn ass.
Ogling my stone.
Okay.
And it's actually a portrait stone. Look. Can you see it?
Aw. I tell you, Mo.
You're the best, Mo. I did really muck up the paper around the hagstone, but I think that I can still utilize much of it.
She did. She got a little.
It got stuck together.
Let me see what she did to this paper.
I tried to open it nicely, but it got stuck to itself.
It's become sculpture. I love it. Okay. Okay. It says, look at the stars. Look how shiny for you. How they shine for you. Oh, gosh. Oh, Mo. And look. Look at that ATC. I tell you, the woman's amazing. Amazing. Okay, so this is not a birthday card, but it was a super duper happy little surprise. And I was like, I thought, because you can see the sort of similarities, I was like, did Mo send another thing? Because it kind of had that whole feel about it. And I didn't really recognize the stamp. But, it's from Jolly John. How sweet is that?
Is he here today?
Yeah. No, I haven't seen him here yet, but I think he watched our replay. Because he said that even on the thing. So, it took me a minute. Here, I had to do this again. I need a little more high contrast in my old eyes as well. P&M, happy Halloween. Thank you for the many, many hours of entertainment and inspiration, not to mention the kick-ass stamps and stencils. I hope you have a fabulous October. Jolly John. Isn't that wonderful? I'm not taking it out of the little thingy. Isn't that awesome? He's so good. can't remember. I think I can't remember his Instagram, but y'all should check it out because he posts a lot of stuff there. But he posted Makers as well. But, you know, if you aren't on Facebook and you're on Instagram. And then from Lisa Mingus, a happy birthday. And she sent everybody something. She sent
I know.
And she
I got some
Izzy
really
a little
cool
thing.
tissue paper with ghosts on it. Oh, you got ghosties also.
This is fabulous. Bits and Doodles. They are wonderful. I'm going to put this over in my Halloween pile. Because this is going in the book. Oh, they're fabulous, Lisa.
Aren't they wonderful? Mine are too. I'm going to hand you mine in a minute so that you can show them also.
I love this. This is like a cat bat. Oh, Izzy will... Well, I don't know if I want to show it to her because she might be like, can I have it? I'm like, no. So that's going in my little book. I'm going to put that over there. And a little happy birthday. Oh, little tidbits of things. It's just so cute. Thank you, Lisa. It's so sweet. Thank you. Sorry, I really planned on not being too terribly emotional, but, you know, it happens to me. It's because if it's at a, you know, above a 5, either below or, you know, whatever, there will be tears. Oh, I love it. Ooh, you know what? I'm going to put this, because I can put some of these little pieces and things in my one little journal that she thinks is dippy, because it's very girly and, you know, stuff. That's going to go in with some of that. I love it. I love it. And don't be sorry that it's pink. I love it. Oh, this was your stuff?
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'm showing P stuff now. Okay. I'm going to put...
Well, I think it's really cool because she's definitely figured out our color things.
Yes.
And I just love this,
That was my chair.
such a wonderful job plating here. I'm going to put my little note
Oh,
in.
look at this. That's a... Is that a sticker? It's pretty cool. Or was it just a cutout? I don't know if she wants everybody reading her thing. Oh, these are great too.
I know!
That's so good, Lisa. She said she made it with bits from a goodie bag. Oh, I love it. I just love it, love it, love it. In the potion's hue, Destiny's clue. Ooh, I like that. Very cool stuff. All right. Here, I'm going to pass that back to you. Okay, one more thing to open. And this is very exciting.
Thank you, Lisa. I love it. It's all in my color range, and I just love it. In the Potion's Hue, Destiny's Clue.
I like that. I thought I had this pre-opened, but Darcy, she made it tight. Look at all this yummy wonderfulness. Good golly. Oh, I see. The tape. Okay. That was not my fault. Alrighty. Y'all ready to go through all this? It's gonna be fun. Wow, 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 wow. Oh my goodness.
Well, I don't think I'm going to have to do anything today except just sit here. And
Good golly. Oh, when you said you were sending some things with it. Oh my gosh, are there 2 books in here? Is there a note? Do I need to look for a note? That'll be question number 1. Let me know, Darcy. You did give... She gave me a project envelope. Yes. Oh my God, there's so much cool stuff in here. Look at that, y'all. Oh my goodness. Okay, Darcy. Okay, not really. Okay, cool. Very good. Look at that. I'm so in love with it. I'm so in love with it. I'm gonna have a struggle on, you know, what I'm supposed to do with it. I'll put some things on. Oh, that's good. Nicely done. I mean, I watched you make it. Here, I'm going to get this out of the way so it's easier to see.
You could hand that to me and I can look through it.
Oh, you...
Okay, probably not a good idea.
Yeah, why don't you pay attention to the thing that we're all doing?
Did you make Mariah a whiskey cake for her birthday?
No,
No, but I have a kick-ass recipe for a rum pound cake. And it has a rum glaze frosting on it. I used to bake it for the teachers, and I swear to God, I walked in and one of them was licking the dish.
She started those for the
She said, I hope this is okay. There's just a little bit left on there. I didn't want to waste it. No.
All right, you guys have to, like, ooh and all. Oh, see, I had to tighten up the camera things here. And again, I don't know really what's going on with your situation. There we go. There's like this little sweet spot in here.
What?
Where it picks up.
Oh, yeah, I see that. Boy, it changed radically. And it's like a micro.
Yeah. And the thing is like, I have most auto things off. Now, I have to turn on, like, the auto, that thing that it does. Otherwise, it goes way haywire. I have tried to set it manually. Nah. It ain't happening. Yeah. Okay, sorry. I need chapstick. And then we're gonna get into this. I mean, it's just so lovely, Darcy. Okay. We've got a little tucky spot thing here. Ooh, I think what would be kind of fun is, you know, making something that kind of maybe dangles off of there so it still does what it does, but then it could dangle off there. That could be fun. And like I said, I love that. So this is, oh, Watch the Stars. American Spiritual. This song should be enjoyed many times as a listening experience before children begin to sing. There you go.
Hey, well, if you still have any of that, I love fruitcake, all kinds of fruitcake. People make fun of fruitcake. I'm like, yo, send it to me. I'll eat it. Thing
Hey,
is,
Carol.
Hey, they last 2 or 3 years.
I don't think they last that long. I don't think it should last that long.
Oh, if it has enough rum in it, it should. Hell yeah. And all that dried fruit and everything, yeah. It has its own
Like-
preservative.
Someone please save her from herself and Google that or something, because
I'm going to order my own fruitcake. Nobody
She-
sends me fruitcake anymore. Scotty's dad used to send me a fruitcake. He knew I liked them.
well, he was a fruitcake of his own, but
He didn't like fruitcake. Your dad didn't.
no. Oh, this is very pretty. I love this. This was such a good idea. Now this is the top part of Christy Hartman's the gate, the Stargate one.
Oh,
Why is my brain not? I'll tell you.
Collins Street Bakery in Texas.
Yeah, the one over here. I think what in Tyler or whatever. Like it's a big thing.
Maxine says she thinks they're gross.
Yeah, I'm
Well,
with you.
you know, I think it's definitely something that I grew up with.
I loved
fruitcake.
watching you do this.
My Mimi used to make fruitcake.
Look at that. And well done on putting those papers together. I love the wonky shape.
Oh, I know, I do too. I
It's
especially
so
like
good.
that.
It's so good. Ooh, and I can put string and things through that. Is that why you did that? Tell me you did, Darcy. And this little...
See, Carol says yes. Doused for a month before Christmas. You gotta eat. Yeah, it has to mature.
and grow some things.
It doesn't grow anything. There's no room for mold.
No room for mold.
Celestial Gate.
Thank you. Thank you. That's the one. Those, oh, they're constellation. Well, I'm definitely putting some gold stuff through those. Are they like legit, or did you just like, I mean, they're like constellations? Or did you like, you know, mark it out? I'd be really impressed if you...
Brandy is what is good too. Yeah.
Oh, look at that sewing. I keep bonking a piece of camera.
See, Carrie says, as a baker, I can confirm fruitcake, if stored correctly, can last years. It is a British tradition from the top tier of a fruitcake. Wedding cake is kept for the christening of the firstborn. Boom! Chakalaka.
Well, you didn't know all that. That's... So, you do fruitcake as the top of the wedding cake?
And keep it until the first baby's born.
Well, it wouldn't have been good in our case. Because that baby came about 20... Well, let's see here. So, 6 years ago. So, yeah, 17 years. Yeah. That cake would have had to...
Well, I'm not sure, Julie, what that mumbusek to double the fruit and not put sugar in it. So yummy. I don't know what that means, but I think it sounds wonderful. And if you'd like to send me a fruit cake, I would certainly be a happy recipient.
Oh my God! So if there's fruit cake being sent to this house, y'all get together because I don't.
And it lasts a long time.
One fruit cake, you can send it to her. Get together.
Yes, I would like the Christmas cake recipe also.
That she's not gonna make. Oh, sometimes you do. Castle's more of the baker, although he needs supervision.
Yeah,
he does. Oh, this turned out really good. I know that because
I've got to give it a blow.
Okay.
Try to get that ear to.
And it's got I watched you do this on the video, and it has to fold like that, so that way it doesn't get caught up in the little hootie doo and the hootie dough.
Did you get married in year 2000?
I did.
She did.
It makes it very easy to do the math. Did you see? I still struggled though. And here I am. It's like, I'm gonna get this. I watched Darcy do it.
Oh, the first wedding cakes were fruit cakes.
Oh. I'm happy that was not a tradition.
Yes, by American style pound cakes and frosting. You know, sometimes.
Love that
can't
together.
Appreciate things. Yeah, I like that.
And these are the little bags, I'm assuming, that we send things in. I love it. Ooh, she even carved little stuff in there.
Ooh.
Let's see that. Did she answer about the constellation thing? Sorry, I was like looking here and it's hard to... They're the main ones. Some might be missing. Those are the constellations. Well, I am very impressed, Darcy. I love that. I love that there's some little things that can happen with that.
Today, the frozen top of a wedding cake may last longer than the marriage. This is certainly true.
Brad and I froze ours, and we ate a piece of it. And that wedding we just went to, I helped them. I said, hey, I mean, if you actually do want to eat it in a year, you need to wrap it up real good. Ours wasn't wrapped up. It was okay. But, I mean, frozen wedding cake after a year. And a move.
Yeah. There were lots of things lost in the move, but the wedding...
No, that was the move here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was the move here that things were lost. I love the use of the map. That's so cool. So, so cool. I'm impressed that you got that thin little, I mean, Darcy's binding ability is very, very impressive.
I watched her poke holes in it.
The dark. Well placed. Well placed. I like all the little circle things.
Okay, well, Tracy's going to her grandson's football game.
All right. Go team.
Eddie says, cake don't last long in this house, maybe a day or so. Well, yeah, so you probably don't need to worry about fruitcake.
I love the bear. I love the bear.
Yeah, that.
And these papers feel really neat, and they all kind of have a different feel to them.
It is blurry. What does it blurry? Oh, you can reconstitute it in bourbon. Ooh, yeah, that sounds good. I like bourbon.
So what you may have to do, because YouTube just loves to do this to you, go to the little settings thing down below, and you want to set your stream to the little higher option. If you want to run at 1080 or even, 720 is better. But they like to drop you down to 144, which I don't really understand. But that should remedy your situation.
Yes. Check your quality settings.
Yeah, and they love to default you back down and not let anybody know.
And he said he is the fruitcake in his house.
I love how that wrapped
Everybody needs
around.
one.
We recognize that stencil. It's one of the newer ones, I believe.
Absolutely do.
Ooh, I love this. That's very clever. Did you see that?
Mm-hmm. That is.
Very, very. Is this one glued? Okay. I was like, there's one of them glued down. I didn't want to rip it off. That was very clever.
Okay, Joan's got her thing fixed. And Evie says she likes the new teas.
Oh, good. Yeah, people have been ordering them. It lets us know, like, it gives me a notification when people order them. And I just love this sewing on here. That one looks like a real moon. Just so cool. Ooh, look. Oh, that has a nice little furry thing in there. Y'all see that? Look at that. And then this is just I don't know. Handmade but with love by Darcy Sanders. I used your last name. Is that the backside or is that the... Aha! That answers the question. Mariah's memos. Make a list. Mark things off. Each check mark is a gift.
Oh.
I love you, Darcy. Thank you. That's so sweet. She knows me too. Aww. Thanks, Darcy. I love it. Ooh. Oh, it's the Mariah kitty. That's my kitty. That's me. That's what she told me, at least. So I believed it, and that's what we're going with. You can see it has the hat. I could wear my glasses, and God knows these days I need to more often. Ooh, bloopy loops. Love that. Ooh. A chair. I love it. All right, who's going to the naughty chair? That's a nice chair for the naughty chair, though. This is very cool. Oh, the butterflies. That's daisies. Quilted crop circles. I'm telling you, we need to have a game show one of these days. Well, I love it very much. Oh, that's so good. So you dyed these with, is that how? Like in a pot? How was this done, Darcy? Or did you just spray them? Have I watched you do this on video and just didn't realize that that's what you were doing? Probably. Tea, coffee, and sprays. Well, it's well done. Is that one spray? Sorry, I'm just really like, how are you getting that good of a... I mean, I know some people do, like, put it in with the... while they're baking it or boiling it, or how does that... Hello, hey, you know?
Yeah, I don't know.
P of the M.
I don't know.
Okay. Oh, okay, she does let them sit in a bucket. Okay. Okay, so the next, I'm not going to go through all the little things in the packet, because we're going to do that, like, whenever I get into doing the make. We'll do that. So I thought what we could do is either, it depends on what you want to do. If you would like to gel print, we can move the camera over to you if you have any plans on doing that. The other thing that I thought is,
well, you've got a ton of papers there. I can't imagine that I would need to gel print anything, but of course I can.
well, no, not for the book.
Oh,
Yeah, that's, I'll take that up on Monday. And we'll do a proper Mariah's Makes, you know, start it and go through the packaging and everything. Why are you closing your eyes like you're falling asleep?
I kind of am.
Okay,
I had a rough night last night.
That's because you stay up too late.
That's not true. I went to bed at 11:30. I just couldn't go to sleep. It's an old people thing.
Is it?
Somebody told me that.
Yeah. That's your story you're sticking with.
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Do you want to cover some boxes? Because look at this. The boxes came for Brad's little nested boxy business. Look at these little boogers. So much fun. You want to
I saw them already.
You want to cover a box?
I don't really. No, I don't want to cover a box.
Well,
It's just way more than my brain can handle right at this point in time.
yeah. Well, do you want to do something arty or what's up?
I thought you were going to work on your book.
No, because I want to start that from, like, the beginning.
You didn't tell me this. You didn't tell me that that's what we were doing.
Well, I didn't really know. I didn't know how long it was going to take to, like, open things and look at things and all that. But then you've got a set, too. This is the brown set.
The brown set's mine.
Okay.
Well, what if I wanted the white set?
Okay, wait. I think I missed something. Let them sit in the bucket for a bit. Okay, there. Okay, let me find the video. Awesome. Yes, share that video. Oh, they're both white. Okay. I thought you said that you had ordered like a brown set and a white set, but they're both white. So we can have a box off. But I guess that ain't happening today.
I need a little more preparation and think time on that because I don't really know if I have a
Do you have things?
feeling of where they're gonna go.
Do you have things? I'm looking at papers on plates. You want to pull things? That's always fun. I
Yeah.
have plenty of stuff for Instagram. I need to post some things. But let me move the camera over there. We can do some polls. Uno momento, y'all. Let's see, Mariah's camera. That's the one.
Well, they're not very spectacular.
All right.
So I could drink some more coffee. It was so dadgum hot in here earlier. I didn't drink my morning coffee.
It was like hot for about 30 minutes, okay?
It was hot.
It was hot, but it was only for about 30 minutes. Okay, hold
And
on,
what I'd
y'all.
really like to do is send those boxes to Carrie.
We're
Have
going
him
on.
do them because I watched him do boxes and he does boxes very efficiently and
I'm gonna move the top
and
cam, so
they
hold
look,
your,
they
you
look
know.
good. They don't look you know, whatever.
Whatever.
So
Okay, 1 second.
we've got and I just, you know, I know I want to do the boxes, but I really, what I envisioned here was that I would make the papers and you would,
Oh, I'd make the boxes cute. Okay.
I don't know, I know that this paper is kind of hard to work with as far as decoupage because it's thick. And once you get a couple of layers of paint on it, it's like really thick. And here's the problem when you're going in and doing the box lid and then having the lid go down on the thing. It's really hard to make it fit.
Well,
you do that.
Yeah, so, you know, one of the things to think about with that, because these are pretty tight lids, I will say that I understand what you're saying. I would say, like, making a mark just to show where not to put it. So that way, and, you know, they are nice and pretty and white already, so it's not like, you know, they look gooky.
On the inside.
Yeah. So, like, you could just stop it there. You know? That would be one solution.
Yeah. Well, I need to condition this.
Our thought, well, my thoughts were just, you know, being happy and celebratory for another year around the sun for me. Yay.
Okay.
And that was from the last stream.
Yeah, this was the and this was using my favorite green here. Festive green. I love this green a lot.
Oh, okay, Becky. I look forward to your stories. I love Becky's stories. I wish she'd share more of them, like, you know, just out and about. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, that's a fine print. You need to do some other things to it.
I certainly would.
You should stamp on top of it or something.
And I don't want to do that. I also have this one that I need to do something because remember, we low contrasted this to the point where
Here, I have a question for you.
What?
What would you like to do with those things?
Do with what?
Any of that.
I was just gonna chop it up and make packets.
Okay.
I mean, that was what.
That was your.
That was my go-to. Yeah.
Well, then why wouldn't you stamp on them? Because sometimes you do that.
Sometimes I do, but I usually do it after I cut them up.
Oh, so it hits in the right place.
Yeah.
You don't want to be. Yeah.
And remember, this is the one that I just did yellow over the top of it. It was what was left on the plate.
I love this one. Boy, that went a lot brighter than I remember it being.
Well, it's dulled down because of the plate. The plate is...
Ooh, Kathy got her bottle of Folk Art Festive Green.
Don't you love it?
She's going to try it out.
Paint a rim on the top of the bottom of the box and around the overhang.
Yeah.
Put in a coordinating color.
Yeah, so that would be cool because even if you like kind of got up in a little bit up there, although I think you really do want, because these are pretty tight. I think just drawing a line around the lid part so you know where to stop. And then, you know, you could even make it decorative, like bring in a washi or something right below the lip to just kind of accentuate but also cover any lineage. But if you did it in a pencil, I don't think it would be a problem. Thank you, Darcy. There's the video of her showing how she made the dyed papers in the journal that that she sent me.
Show us how to cut up and stamp packets.
Oh. You want to show them packets, and then that's a double whammy. She's getting her
a
job
double
done.
whammy. Yeah, and that's one of the reasons I like the bigger.
I think that would be fun. Do that.
The bigger. Now I do think, and a lot of times I will, and it takes me a lot longer, of course. Now this one, I would consider this one ready to chop. And I do have some more over here that are ready to chop.
Now, it might be kind of fun to do, like, once you chop that one, put some stamp eye stamps on that.
I know, because then see, look at this one. Isn't this one wonderful?
Yes.
I absolutely
It's a
love
little
this.
murdery. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't think it's murdery at all. I think it's very deeply interesting.
Or that red mold that, you know, happens sometimes.
And I still haven't located my, okay, now this is one that's done. This is one that's done.
Thank you, Patty.
Done. Okay, done.
Thank you,
done,
everybody. And thanks for
done.
hanging out for my birthday.
This needs more printing. This one's done. Done. I love that.
That one is, it's festive. But, you know, we're coming into that time of year. It's good.
Yeah.
That one's a little Halloween-ish, you know, right on into Christmas. They've already got the Halloween stuff on clearance. Not the candy, though. I wish they
Of course
put,
not.
no.
I think this one's done.
I don't know how much we're spending on getting candy this year, but Brad's like, we need more than last year. I'm like,
Oh my
well,
gosh, we ran out.
well, we gave away too much too early. Because remember, I'd made those little packets, and then I was like, no, we need to bust those
Okay,
up.
now, see, these have the white edge around them, so I have to deal with that because I don't like that. I kind of did a little bit on these, but I want to do something and show you how to do the middle part when you don't like the middle part. That's
Oh, it gets hot mess crazy around here.
I mean, it's they're lined up.
Now, when we lived over in Carrollton, crickets. I mean, maybe we'd get 3 kids. Maybe. But here, you know, it's kind of, it's sort of Saxy's one of its, you know, more, you know, fancier neighborhoods, I guess. But everybody gets real excited about it, too. Like, it's all decorated out there. Which makes it more
have
fun.
to take a picture of that and post that in Maker's the
Well,
Yard.
I'll find last year's. It's really good. I don't know if it's going to be that good this year. We still haven't
Okay.
put out the other stuff.
We're just going to go ahead and I'm going to show you how to deal with some areas here. Just partial areas. I think that'll be a good thing.
Yeah, we have the trunk or treat things here. Trick or trunk and treat? I don't know.
Okay, so I put my to kind of imagine where it's going to be, but it's pretty cool because you can see here and here, you can see the edges of where the print would go.
Yeah.
So what I want to do is I want to take and maybe add something here, just here, and around the edges. And I don't,
I don't like
Maybe I could
trying to get
just-
rid of that blue. I like that blue.
you like the blue?
I do.
Well, I was thinking about doing a pattern
Oh.
in white in the middle.
It's an interesting thought.
Well, it's going to kind of bring in some of this around the edge
Right.
too, and then I won't have to deal with that edge because, you know, it looks kind of. But I can also use stamping to deal with the edge also. So that's where my brain is going with all of this.
Okay.
Okay.
Aaron, I'm gonna move that camera in just a little bit. I want to always put it there, and then I forget that I really should move it in more. It's a me thing.
Okay. I think I'm definitely going to use this. And I don't know, I might just go ahead and do it all over. Alright. It's just titanium white.
Here we go.
And actually we can kill 2 birds with 1 stone here.
Hey, Mo.
Hey Mo, I love my hagstone.
Did you watch the beginning? I cried. I tried not to, but you know, I blame you.
Jason Mo had candy hidden in his swimming trunks, and I would fight you to get him.
If y'all didn't know that, that's Mo's husband.
Yeah, you could tell him about when I told you that. This is before I knew. I told Mariah who you were, and she just laughed hysterically.
Yeah, she's like, I don't. Who's this Jason Momoa?
Alright, either the dog is farting or this paint smells absolutely vile.
Could be a little both, but probably the dog. She's been very stinky lately. Poor thing. She's just old. And...
Alright, I don't know what's wrong with this
Yeah.
paint. We're not having a good day on paint.
No need to apologize. Thank you for everything. I love it so much.
Effing paint. Oh, this does not portend well for...
It's not.
Gotta move on these buddies.
And Becky's always good. She's like, she'll call out the weird quotes, the funny, you know, just totally rando things that Pete says, and she says, "Yep, that's the one for this stream. The dog farted or the paint smells vile."
Well, the other one is, you know, I'd be looking around for somebody drunk that had puked in the corner or something. We don't have many of those around the house anymore.
I know. Anymore. Didn't know that was a thing, but, you know, you learn things every day. Yes.
All right, see? Look.
All right, Darcy.
All right, that's much
Yeah.
more better.
Yeah. And I think it kind of worked out to your advantage that it was sort of distressed.
Yeah, kind of blurry.
Blurry. Distressed.
Blurry.
Hello, Yuta. I don't know what we're doing for dinner tonight. He made pork chops last night. They were wonderful.
And mashed potatoes, mushroom gravy, and peas.
Yes. The gravy wasn't from scratch, but she made it, you know, special.
I made it wonderful.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, that's
Now see,
lovely.
look at that. One print away from being wonderful.
That's very Darcy. I don't know why, but that's very Darcy.
Okay, we still have a little bit of
Oh,
schmucky moo on the plate.
Schmucky moo.
We're going to not worry about because we're going to come in. All right, I'm working on this one.
well, so
kind of like
we're taking Izzy on a special little thing, but I think we're gonna go to dinner first. So, you know, kind of.
Oh, it's always a good thing to feed the baby before
Yeah.
you take her out and about because everything's a lot better. She came upstairs last night and she was weeping.
Okay, I played rounds
and-
of Uno with this kid.
She said, "Mom, he wouldn't let me get any of the rainbows." And I'm like, what? How rude! My God, I'm gonna go talk to this woman.
I'm downstairs brushing my teeth.
Depriving you of rainbows? What in the world is wrong with her? And I said, let's go take care of this right now. So we went downstairs. And,
I mean, and she is like legit crying.
oh yeah, I mean it's not just.
The fake wah wah.
I mean, it was a heartbroken cry. So I took it very seriously. My damn paper's falling off.
Hey, we do that too, Darcy.
Anyway, I went downstairs and chewed Mariah out as she was brushing her teeth, and she couldn't say anything back to me.
And I'm like-
I said, from now on, the rainbows are going to be available to the baby. You got it?
I said,
And Izzy, she's real happy that I said that.
And I said,
everything.
by the way,
I didn't understand a damn thing about what was going on with the rainbows, but yeah, I knew it had something to do with cards.
Yeah, I said, by the way, we were playing Uno. So does she want me to let her win? That's a great, you know. Listen, I'm like, no, I am not letting her win. And I had a deep discussion with her on, you know, just how in life, how one should be happy when, you know, be happy for the wins that you have and be happy for the others that do win when you do not.
I love that. I think it looks wonderful.
She wasn't having it. She just really felt that she had been gypped. And I said, that's a terrible way to go through life.
I know, but here's the other thing. All right, so it's that time of night when she's really
yeah.
supposed to be in bed anyway. Yeah. And anytime you get to the witching hour,
well,
you have the definite possibility.
I kept playing one more with her because I was really trying to, get her to win. And so we left it on a win. But it was too late. It was too late. And she was already pissed off because I had won too many.
Too many rainbows.
Too many rainbows. That was her takeaway from Uno. Oh, I love bulgogi.
Look at that. Now, see, didn't that just make it that much more interesting? I think it did.
Oh, here, Lynn's she's doing beef bulgogi and vegetables over rice with a side of kimchi and pickled radish.
Yummy.
I need to go visit Lynn.
I want to do some more lentils.
Yeah, I told her. I said, Izzy, I'm not going to let you win. That shows you nothing in life. And I'm sorry that you're unhappy and sad about it, and that you had to go get your GG and all that business. But I mean, I knew she'd win eventually.
Law of averages. I don't think that you were probably playing long enough to make that happen.
The other thing is she doesn't pay attention to her damn cards, so it's really hard. I mean, even if I did want to let her win, it would be very difficult.
Well, like I said, maybe you should just reserve this time of night for reading of the books rather than. Oh, and she has a cute little. It's a chapter book. It's called The Duck Detective.
So
it's really cute.
And it was written by Henry Winkler. And another lady, and that's terrible that I don't remember who she is, but I mean, really, she's like, co-writer. But it's a great book.
All right, see how that just made everything come together. If I hadn't first printed the white out there, then it would have been a different color than the edge, and now it all feels like it's kind of together, all except for that one little spot on
I think that's fine. That's your bubble.
Yeah.
It's been there
for sure. Okay.
The Fonz, yes, Henry Winkler. He's such a sweet man.
Oh, he really honestly.
And it's so funny because anybody that is any movie or show or anything like that with him, and when they get interviewed, when they do their little press things, they always talk about what a nice man he is. What a wonderful thing.
Because some of those people are basically assholes.
Yeah.
Trying to get a bit of interesting stuff on my thing over here. And this is
they have a bronze Fonz in Milwaukee.
Vermilion. And see, I have another vermilion that's on there and isn't anywhere near that color. I don't know what the deal is with
they're kind of. Look,
vermilion.
Here, is this the vermilion?
The vermilion is the more orangey one.
Dear Lord, no, that's see, and that to me is closer to the pyrrole.
Yes.
And then I think carmine.
It's the orange that they call vermilion.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh, they do. Look at that.
Yeah, they're vermilion. I don't have time to chit chat about that. I'm doing stuff here.
Moving along. Hello, Reverend Sonia.
Howdy from Aussie land. Oh, I forgot about that one. Let's do something with that.
For those of you that are coming in, do say hello in the chat so we can say hello back. Give those thumbsy upsies if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and do all that YouTubey business that people do. Like, share, tell your friends about it,
Send out email blasts, whatever you feel compelled to do.
If you want to send out some email blasts, if you want to learn how to do that, I can help you with that too.
Look at that.
That is a little offensive, but carry on.
I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Okay, let's see here. What do we got? Yeah, I was gonna probably
That was
put
sweet,
right
Carla.
down everything on here, but I don't know. Maybe I should. Yeah. What the heck?
Well, she got real frustrated playing with Popsy. It's like, you know,
What?
kind of the blind, leading the blind, playing Uno. She
Oh.
was just learning how.
He was learning how.
Well, they both were, sort of. Yeah.
Yeah, I can imagine that didn't go well.
Yeah, she said that.
Popsy doesn't know how to play.
Aw, thank you, Barry. Well, that went somewhere.
Yeah.
Maybe cut up and stamped. It'll be fabulous.
This could be true. And a lot of times that does happen. It really, honestly, does happen. Okay, we got one more to do something with here. Let's see here. Let's,
Thank you, Susan. So, teacher Uno Flip Now. What's Uno Flip Now? Is that something else? She keeps telling me now. She's now that I know how to play Uno, I want to play Dos. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And I guess
what?
Dos. It's something that they were talking about on the YouTube channel. That's how she learned about Uno. Because some of these people like play it online together, and she watches them play it online together, which is again also very bizarre to me. I don't find it. I don't enjoy that. But then there's a lot of things that I enjoy that other people are like, yeah, that's terrible. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Why are you into that? Uno Flip and Duo are new Uno games. Oh, maybe Duo is what she's talking about. She kept saying Dos.
We got things tangled up here.
Good golly.
I don't have time to.
Dos. Okay. So, oh, it is a thing. I was like, I'm sure that it's not. I think they're just messing with you. Do you play it with the same cards, or is it like a different game? Yeah. Brad watches people play video games.
And it's just the AC people. That's what I think anyway.
Yeah.
It's
Good job.
honey.
You did good job.
You're such a good watchdog.
You can go back to sleep.
Yes.
Different games. Okay.
Okay, that certainly helped that one out.
Sorry. Aw, thanks, Susan. I got birthday monies.
Oh, you did.
Thanks, Susan.
Whoa.
Oh.
Big chunk of birthday money.
Phase 10. Do you play that with like regular cards? Yeah, the kind of border wipe up deli sheet thing. No, the chocolates are right over here. I got that. Nobody can get to those. Oh.
Okay, that looks pretty cool. What?
Well, I think she meant, but this is pretty funny. Lisa says, well, Doggy is not farming now. Awake defending the castle. She's not farming. Well, is the phase 10, is that something that like a 6-year-old can play? Because we're barely handling the Uno. I mean, actually, she did really well with it.
No, we had kind of, I don't know, maybe we've warmed up the plate, but I'm
Sorry,
going to
guys.
get some of this loosey-goosey white out here.
Hey, when the AC people tell you that they can make it, you're like, okay, that sounds great.
Yeah, it's like the phone company.
Yeah.
Well, we don't do that kind of stuff anymore, but yeah, back in the day. It didn't matter if you had surgery scheduled, you canceled it. And
because the guy showed up, yeah. Alright, I might give that one. She really does enjoy it. And I like that, you know, we're doing something that isn't, you know, on the computer or whatever.
I just, you know.
That bubble. I don't know that that's the answer, but if it makes you feel better.
It makes me feel better. Okay. It's still kind of... It's still kind of blobby, but oh well.
Oh, that's funny.
What's funny?
We're just gonna move on. Okay, the amount of ladies that say yes and then never... Yes. Exactly, Wendy. Exactly. Well, we were having problems with even just people answering the phone, or... I mean, it's like... Yeah.
That was a very satisfactory slap.
Hello, Diane, and thank you. Thank you. And happy birthday to you. I know, there are a lot of October birthdays. Is that white going pink yet? Julie wants to know.
Kind of a little bit. Ever so slightly.
But it's oddly dry-ish paint today.
Don't understand. Look at this mess that I got going on here.
I think got some weird buildup going on.
Weird buildup.
We probably could turn off the AC at this point. That might help. But Brad took my phone. That's beautiful.
That so much. Look at that.
It's beautiful.
And it did go pink. Sort of, kind of.
Eh.
Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, here we got this one to go here.
Oh, and happy birthday to Brewhawk. Oh, thanks, Brad. Everybody enjoyed that one.
Did they like that
yeah.
one?
Getting
I know.
Lots of love.
I think it definitely made it all sort of come together.
Mm-hmm.
I want to get as much of this off of here as I possibly can.
That is a Baron, and that particular one is made by our good friend, our arty friend of the PM Artist Studio community, Anthony Cody. He is Cody Woodworks over there on Etsy. Let me drop in a link, and you can see. He's on vacation, I think, right now, but you can still see his store, and maybe even reach out to him to say, you know, you're interested whenever he gets back.
Yeah, because he's very good about doing that, even if he's off, you know, on a... Okay, I'm still kind of not feeling the
green.
No, the white edge.
Oh.
I don't know that I love the white edge, so we got to do something with the white edge.
Why don't you just use one of your washouts and just kind of paint around it?
Well, I can, but it doesn't necessarily, but you know, we'll start with that. What the hey?
What the hey?
What the hey? Oh my gosh, there's a really nice little...
Well, and you're in the right place, Diane, because all these lovely people here in the, I'd say a majority of them, are also gel printers. And then if you aren't a member of the Makers of Mixed Media Art and Artists Facebook group, I highly recommend coming over there. We do like swaps and all sorts of things, and have like creative collabs, lots of fun things to kind of keep you active and just doing new and different things, and something to do with all those jelly prints that you're going to have.
Yes.
Because that's always the next question. What do I do with all these? Oh, Brad's being funny today.
Good, somebody is. I don't know. I'm not.
No, your energy is a little weird.
Okay, well that kind of did a little something there.
Thank you, Mo.
I like the direction that that's going, so we're just going to add a little bit more.
And Diane, that's the link there in chat. The Hang Out With Us and our Arty Friends, that's the link to Makers.
Give it just a little bit of a whoop. I'm telling you what, this
That
stuff
thing needs
here,
some burping.
you have to be careful with this color right here though, because it's very opaque. So I have to mix in a lot of my wash in order to
Mix.
get rid of the opaque part of that. But I just needed a little bit more oomph to my edges, not so much my out here in the whatevers, but
yes, they are leaning a little shabby chicy. I like it too. Perfect. Yes, and Cookie Wookie is Mo. I guess we could start, you know, just saying Cookie.
I'm just trying to pick up some of the goopy goo on the edges and leave some of the other stuff out in the middle.
I think you're doing a beautiful job there.
Yeah. Okay. I'm liking that.
Oh, goodness.
I'm just prepping this plate for another round, which we may or may not get to today, but I'm just...
That's kind of how she does it.
want to leave an impression.
As you often do.
I often do. Alrighty. Now that's going to be bloody marvelous at a later date.
Just not right now. Just know that
Okay.
What's next?
Well, we're done with all that. Well,
Okay.
this is going to take a little bit to dry. That's all right.
You got other things to do.
I got other things to do. But now, see, this paper, I will just save this. Because that's what this was originally, I think.
Yeah.
And this certainly was. So then I just take them and I grab 3.
Any particular reason you grabbed 3?
I just, that's how I keep track of it. Because if I end up with equal amounts in my...
You know you're getting 2 per packet.
Yeah, that doesn't matter. Equal amounts into the packets. And 3 is an amount I can cut without it, you know, objecting to me.
Yes.
4 is just too much.
Especially because some of these get real thick anyway.
Yeah, there's a lot there. And I don't worry so much. I mean,
no.
It doesn't have to be exactly right.
Okay, Carrie has a question.
See my marker and my chopper?
Yeah, I was wondering what a lot of those were, but that makes sense. Okay, so Carrie has a question. Thank you, Mo. I had a comment recently I couldn't answer. What is the difference between acrylic and gouache?
Gouache is opaque, totally opaque. Acrylics don't necessarily have to be opaque. But if you've got a gouache, and then there's some, you know,
I think it's what it's binder. I think it's the type of
more chalky.
If I understand it correctly, because I have looked this up, but I still didn't really get a super, like, right answer. But I think that the gouache is somewhere sort of in between watercolors and acrylic paint. But then there's like, you know, it's usually it's
Because
usually
I have some watercolor, some pan paints that are gouache, and they're opaque. And they're chalky.
Yeah. And Eddie says, yeah, gouache usually has a chalky consistency. Binder is what Miriam says, yeah.
Okay, I don't like that one. I'm going to have to work on that one some more. This one's still wet. I like this one.
Marguerite says that it is plastic gouache, opaque, water soluble. Yes.
Yes, it is.
Yes, they're all like water based or water soluble. Yes.
And it's not you don't have to worry about rinsing your gouache out.
It's thicker and more opaque.
Thicker and more opaque.
And more like a watercolor one, yeah, Susan. Yeah, so I think, we're all kind of on the same.
I don't. My original set of gouache paints I bought because I was doing costuming in the theater.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So see, and I think they've made a lot of sort of hybrid things, and that's why it's hard to answer. But Devin has some good information. There is a gouache that are water reactive, and then there are also acrylic gouache. She heard that they were developed to have a flat finish to photograph. So that's like the golden, that so flat stuff, because that's what it was meant for, is like for photography. And let me tell you, as somebody who has taken many photographs of many things and has tried to replicate even some of the gel prints and things of that nature, it is extremely difficult because of the glossiness that most acrylic paints have. So that makes total sense that they would kind of do that sort of hybrid business with it to flatten out the color. Hello, Mimi. No worries.
Now remember, we were going to do another layer on this, but the other thing is I can take this and work with it with stamps.
And let's see. Patty says acrylic paints include an acrylic polymer, whereas gouache contains Arabic gum. So see, that's why it's more like the water. It's on the watercolor sort of end of things. When wet, acrylic polymer dissolves in water, but when dry, it transfers into the sort of plastic that is waterproof. That is very good information. Thank you, Patty. And Marguerite says gouache can be re-wet acrylic plastic, not water soluble when dry. So that's kind of...
There you go.
There you go. And from what I remember, gouache is sort of like what we call like tempera paint.
Yeah, very much so.
And tempera gets sort of sucky because it is chalky and it flakes off if you put too much of it on. That's what I remember.
If you're putting it on thickly.
Yeah, thickly.
Thickly.
Yeah.
Some of these are kind of hard to get them even because they're curling.
Oh, hey, you got, these are the packet papers. This is how she does the packets.
This is it. And they're seen up front. And
so if y'all place an order, you might here recently or, after today, you may get some of these. I still have a batch downstairs, but... Thanks, Daddy. We love y'all too. I mean, we don't always know, but I love putting it in the chat and we'll get to some kind of answer. Or we all might be spreading the same misinformation. I don't feel like we probably are doing that too much though, because y'all are pretty knowledgeable.
Okay, so the next stage of this process, after I've got a, goodly amount of them, I go through them. And I will look at them and I will decide, okay, I think that needs a bit of stamping. This needs some stamping down here where it lost its, Mariah said it pooped it out. This needs something, probably black. And a lot of times what I will do, I will separate these out. I think I want to use blue on that. I don't really know what color I want to use on that, so that's over in the iffy pile. Don't know. Now, eventually, some of these will be, I will consider them, to be
done.
But Okay, that just needs a little bit down there at the bottom.
Oh, okay. So Marguerite said that very close to tempera. Tempera originally its binder was egg.
Yeah, egg tempura. Not the egg tempura.
Right, not tempera.
Not the stuff that you make shrimp from. Yeah.
Oh, thanks, Katura. I mean, we've always, like, ever since the beginning, we've always kind of given out something.
Okay, that one's a good one, and I don't think I need to do anything to it. I like that one. That one needs a stamp on it. I love that right there. This looks good, looks good, looks good.
Mm-hmm.
Looks good, good. I really like this coral pink over that turquoise. I think that worked out really.
Yeah, you did well on that.
Incredibly.
And some of these eyes, like, so that's funny, like, when you cut it up, what ends up happening and what you get, you know, in different pieces, you're like, ooh, that's a really good one, but maybe the other one, like, with a lot of the bronze on it, kind of went, meh.
Yeah.
But you'll do something to it to kind of bring it back.
I like that. I might actually.
Oh, Susan, lovely. And post it. Post some side-by-sides if you can. We'd love to see it. Tag me so I know. I mean, I try to get through as much as I can over on Makers and stuff, but I know that I miss a lot more these days than, I mean, we've got a lot of people, and that's awesome.
They're kind of wet and stuck together.
Some of them a little sticky.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm not going to go through the whole mess, but here, now some of these, okay, I love that just like it is. I don't think it needs anything. I don't think that needs anything. That's kind of poopy.
I like that.
This needs something.
I don't think so.
You don't
I like
think
that
it needs
one.
anything? I like it. I like that.
I don't like that one.
I like that.
Love that one. You like those. I don't like those as much, but, you know. Okay, you said you weren't going to go through the rest of it. But
well,
now you're like, all right, I'm almost to the end.
Yeah, I'm almost to the
Okay,
end. All right. We'll just put those under that. All right, these are done. So I'd go ahead and prepare those for the packet. But the reason I don't go ahead and do that right away is because I like to have these that I'm stamping on. Yeah, what did I do with that?
Thank you, I have already been spoiled big time.
Okay. So, what I do is I get the ones out that I'm going to stamp, and I definitely think these are going to be black. I think this is going to be blue. This is going to be blue.
Yeah.
I think those are black. I'm not sure about these over here, and I don't know about this. But it'll come to me as I warm up, okay?
Yeah.
All right, just starting out with black. Then we have to decide.
No, Patty, but just reach out to me and I'll give it to you.
Then we have to decide what stamp to use with these.
Katura wants to know, can you add a little cornstarch or baby powder to some of the stickiness? Some people do. Keep in mind it sometimes dulls out certain colors and things, especially if you get a little crazy with it. But ultimately, the thing that makes them less sticky is just time.
Okay, I'm trying to get this so that you can see what I've got here. I usually pull from my little stamp pile. I always like the Asemic writing, and I think that, I don't know that this is one that we have, or is this a...
That's a tester.
Yeah, it's a...
But
I like it, and I use it a lot.
That's the top part of
it just got kind of monked off. I like this one a lot. That one seems to work really well.
What is that?
I cut it in two.
Okay, so that's the part of Arty Squiggles.
Yeah. I do like that little jobber.
Now, the first one she showed you, that's the top part of Dream Big. So Brad was just kind of testing out some things.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's actually my birthday, but yes, we're celebrating today, stream wise.
I do. I love these little leaves.
Those are from Carrie's the flower meadow.
I'm thinking that this is going to be good for some of this here.
That's from the Nautilus set.
Now, of course, I've got those.
Arty Squiggles is a good little stamp. And we will have, probably on Sunday, new stamps coming out, I think, if I can get that. Like I said, we're going to be running around a lot tomorrow, so Saturday maybe. Thank you, Reverend Sonia.
Okay, I think we've got enough to choose from there.
Thank you, Miriam. Your little stampy thing there is looking pretty good. It's interesting.
Oh, yeah, it is, isn't it? Okay, now. Okay, that is just one. Oh, really? Yeah.
It's heavy. Oh, yes. The Pharrell's Roses and Nested Circle, and then PM's Nested Circles are also two very good stamps to have. They're circular and they're kind of, you know, funky and fun. I like that you kind of chop that up. So those of you that have Arty Squiggles, you can chop them up.
Yeah.
Did you just do it with,
Perfectly acceptable.
did you just cut it with scissors?
I think I used the X-Acto knife.
Okay. Be careful if you're using an X-Acto knife. Be responsible. And if you have a Dream Big stamp and you want to cut off the top of it, you could have that too. But do you have to clean the stamps well with using the ink pad? Most of the times you just leave. What I usually do is I just, you know, just stamp it off and then leave it be. Now, if you are using acrylic paints, you want to make sure you get that off of there, because if it dries, it hardens up and then it's not going to stamp well. But the ink, I think even good old Timmy, as they say, Tim Holtz, recommends just leaving it alone. Like, you know, just kind of stamp it off and let it be. Because sometimes the cleaners are harsher on your products than anything.
See, I love that there. And I'm going to leave that, and I'm going to add a little, kind of got a leaf thing going.
There you go, Julie. This is so buy two, so you can have one big one and one, yeah, to chop it up.
I have a lot of fun with the stamping. I really honestly do.
Miriam used the Peas Rings of Madness in her collab. Awesome. Yes, and the Rings of Madness. It's a good. That's a good stencil. That's the one she made from the 44 rings, and then we just turned it into a stencil. So that way, that was a fabulous, and it fits perfectly in those little areas. So that area that she's stamping into was made by Darcy's latest stencil, one of the snaky swirls. Is that right? Snaky swirls, yes. Style 2, I believe it is. And then that little stamp that she just used prior to this one is one of the ones that comes in the Meadows. Thank you, Eddie. That's the link to the Peas Rings. And this is another border builder from Carrie. And yes, Kathy, you can always, before you, I mean, if you want to get stamps, obviously we love that. But a lot of times, if you just make, you can find all sorts of things to make marks with. And whether you have, you know, just use the paints that you already have, or if you have ink pads, that works well too. Erasers can be very fun to carve, or you can, if you have kneaded erasers, oops, sorry. I keep forgetting that camera is closer than it normally is. There we go. Thanks, Kathy. I recommend Carrie's Border Builders and stuff, those little packets, because you get, you know, in the Border Builder one, you get 4 different ones. So they're super fun to play with. And then if you get the Flower Meadow set, it has all kinds of flowers, but it has like the little leafy ones. So lots of variety in those particular. I think that's a great way to start out. Because they're small, they don't take up a bunch of space. Don't you agree?
Yeah.
I'm talking a lot because she's doing this and she's very in the zone. She's not real chatty when she does this.
I must concentrate.
It's hard work stamping. Hey, that's working really nice.
I know. I'm telling you.
I think the last time you showed that, we said that we might consider just turning that into a stamp. I need to talk to Froyle about that. I'm sure she wouldn't have a problem.
I like the size of it.
Size matters, yes. Oh, you think so? Alright, well, I'll talk to Brad about it, and then I gotta talk to Froyle. Hey, Monkey, thanks! Bye, Becky! Thank you! Ooh, I like what you're doing there. It's like a little rug. And can you dig out the big stamp so people can see which stamp that comes from? The Dream Big.
I don't know where it is.
She's not very helpful.
I'm busy.
I'm gonna go dig through your stamps. Would you guys care if it has just the straight lopped it off?
Yeah, it is kind of lopped.
Yeah. Does that bother you? Doesn't seem to. Yeah. She's not listening to me. Thank you, Christy. Christy answered me.
What?
No worries.
What did you say?
Nothing.
You need to speak more distinctly.
She's also having hearing problems today. Her ears clogged up.
I've got to Nutty Pot and I just didn't get to it this morning. See, look how cool that looks.
I love that. Hold that one up. So that's the Scripty stamp, the Dream Big lopped off one.
Yeah, I think I'm going to come back and hit this one with some more.
The
really
little
like
diamonds are from one set of the Border Builders, and then the little leafy one is from the Flower Meadow Border Builder.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
Mm-hmm. Now I wanted you to stamp some of the eyeballs. I'm going to go find the eyeballs. I might find the big dream big. One moment, y'all. She's not being helpful.
You
don't always do what I want you to do.
I'm doing what I need to do here. I'm creating a design.
Is that what you're doing?
I am. Look how cool that looks.
It's fabulous. My nose got runny all of a sudden. Maybe something over here. I mean, seriously, my nose just started running as soon as I came over here. What you got over here?
I don't know.
Funky things.
Was that not a rhetorical question?
Maybe. I know you say that you've got things written out here, but I don't necessarily trust your...
I really love this leaf. Whose leaf is this?
That's Carrie's. That's from the flower meadows. Here's an eyeball. Do you even have a dream bag?
Yeah, I do somewhere. That look cool?
The stars are always good. There, and like, see, these are the ones that Darcy was talking about. This is the rose one. And then here are some of the nested circles. There's lots of those. There's two different sizes, but it's basically like getting 3 stamps per thing, because there's a center part you get too. I tell you, we have some cool stamps. It's really crazy when I see them all like this. Exciting.
I'm not sure which way this eye is supposed to go, but I don't think it really matters because you can just turn the paper to accommodate. Oh, that's a good one too. I use that one a lot too.
Stomach. Oh, I don't know where you're going to be. I don't think you have one.
I may not have one because you remember you took some things away from me.
Well, because it was when it
and
first
sent them out.
Well, when it first came out, it was very popular. So you may not just have gotten one because, like, there just wasn't. You know, we were trying to cut as many as we could. So you just got one of the test ones, which was just the end piece.
Hey, I was happy with it.
Certainly, space-wise, is a space saver. For sure. Ooh, a bat stamp. Yeah, and I want to do the Buddhas. I want to turn those into stamps. Hi, Liz. Thank you very much. Yes, the list is long. And stamps are a little harder to, like, get them into production as quickly. Number one, it takes longer to get them prepped because I have to, well, Brad has to cut them, then I take pictures of them, and then I stamp them, and then I take pictures of them again. So that takes a little bit longer than, like, just the stencils. Like, we cut those, take pictures, done, boom. Great. one you mixing up here? Oh, very nice. The little white edge came in handy.
It did.
Is the little bat stencil part of any stencil set? Yes, the larger version of that is in the Halloween, I think it's the Volume 1 ATC Halloween set. Let me confirm that. It's the Ronda Donas set. So it's the bigger one. There you go. But the itty bitty one, that was just a request. Was that a request of yours?
What?
The little tiny bat. I think it was.
Yes.
Yeah. And that one's been going out with most orders during the month of October. Not all, but most. Oh, nice. Yeah, and as I tell you, I've mentioned before, but I like to say it, you know, because we always have new people watching and whatnot. But when you place an order, if there is a particular freebie that you want, that you've seen us use or people talk about or anything like that, please do not hesitate to ask. I will do my best. Sometimes we can kind of cut them because I'm going to need them anyway. So I will do my best to get you the one that you want, but please be specific. And they are the freebies. If you are requesting like the little freebies, that's the thing to do. Oh, a firefly. What's a firefly look like exactly? Kind of big bum.
What?
Firefly, bug. Kind of big bum.
Yeah? Why are you telling me that?
Because I'm reading chat.
Oh.
This is why she makes packets on her own. It's just not a lot of fun.
Hey, one must concentrate.
Mm-hmm. Placement. That's the urchin. Is that urchin? No, that's the eyeball. Sorry. Looked like urchin from the backside there.
It's I see.
I see. And you can order the right or the left.
Yeah, I don't know which one this is, but I figure, you know, you can turn your paper accordingly.
Mm-hmm. Well, it still is what it is. Like the other one, the inner eye part would be on the other side.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
What you say?
Yeah. Doing all right there, Mazzy. Poor girl. Eddie says order both and you can see for miles.
Word.
Mm-hmm. I love it. We do have a dragonfly. Yeah, we have dragonflies, bees, butterflies. And Michelle Sharp, she posted on Instagram, so I feel like it's okay to talk about. But keep an eye out for a video from her because she used her foam stamps, the bugs, the bigger bugs. Now, they're pretty big. They're like 4 inches. Because she has the regular beetle, the winged beetle, like the wings are out, a big bee, and the mayfly. But yeah, and then we have bumblebees, honeybees. I have a wasp, monarch, swallowtail. What other bug?
Luna.
We have the Luna moth.
Death head.
Death head. We don't have the Luna moth in stamps, do we?
Oh, maybe not.
I don't think we have the Luna moth in a stamp, but we have the death head moth, both with the wings open and closed. Yes. And the Dragonfly is one of the hardest. It used to be one of the hardest stencils to cut, and it's also one of the hardest stamps to keep very consistent because of all the tight little intricacies of it. That's why whenever you guys get your, when we do the big giveaways, there's usually a Dragonfly in there. Well, and those of you, like, Sonia, Wendy, Julie, those of you in Australia, I don't know if you're want to get together, but I know people have in the past and gotten together and placed orders. So that way you can kind of get a smaller amount of stuff and then just go in together on the duties and taxes and things, because that becomes something else.
Alrighty.
Well, you kind of moved through those.
There's no dilly-dally.
No.
Just, yeah. Now, you have to be careful because the ink will take a little bit to dry. So I don't put my stuff away yet because I still have a whole bunch to go through here.
Yeah.
And I think this would benefit from a little stamping along here. Mm-hmm. Even though I did put it in the finished pile.
Yeah, even though this is Ranger, the archival, you have to keep in mind that it is going on top of the paint. So therefore, it is not going to dry as quickly. Oh, that's cool, Darcy. She has the Dragonfly on a watercolor background as her background on her phone.
Van, did you need something?
No, I was gonna say I can't believe you guys run out of stuff. With 10 minutes to spare.
We're really not. I'm just going through some of these that I put aside and putting some eyeballs on them. I think they look really cool. I'm glad you brought out the eyeball, Mariah.
I see.
You know, sometimes I forget what we have.
Well, I was kind of enjoying, like, flipping through there because, you know, I see them, like, we're in the shop, but it's different when you can, like, really look at them and see them all together. It's pretty cool.
I'm telling you what, I really love this little mishap here.
The mishap? Yeah, everybody's loving the mishap. I'll talk to Brad about it again.
Because, I mean, I don't know how difficult it would be to... But, you know, it's just sometimes you just need that little bit. You don't need the whole blessed...
Yeah, here's...
And I hate that big stamp. I wouldn't ever... I told Mariah, I probably won't use it because it's too hard to work with.
It is, like... If you were using it on the gel plate, it's a lot easier to use.
Yes,
it is not an easy ink stamper one, especially if you were doing it like she is, which is, you know, putting the stamp into the ink. It's actually a lot easier to stamp the...
With a smaller...
Ink the stamp.
Pad.
Yes. That's just some, you know, little friendly tips there for y'all. But here's some fun little information as we start to close down the stream. Did you know that we have 396 stencils? We have 78 foam stamps. How about that? And we have 27 different types of printable papers and 6 sets of laser prints. Ah. Thank you, Colleen. All right. Yes, the Flower Meadow little stamp set is super Awesome. There you go. Mo put it in. Thank you, Mo. Thank you to all the moderators. You guys really make the stream go so smoothly. You watch out for the bad things when, you know, they happen. The troubles. We'll just call them the troubles. But yes, it is very much appreciated to all of y'all. Thank you for showing up and hanging out with me on my birthday celebration stream. And those of you that sent me things extra special just warms my heart, and I'm going to start crying again if I think about it too much. But this is how packets are made. Thanks for hanging out with us. We'll be back here on Sunday. There's going to be some fun new stamps to look at. I will make sure that it happens because I've already said it, so I better just get her done. Thanks, guys, for hanging out. Bye.